Now we are going to present you the fancy yarns. The fancy yarns, we have in here the Lulu Type. Lulu Type is a blend of superfine alpaca with wool in a brushed version. This is a very light knitting with very nice colors. You have in here some natural colors as well as solid dye, and you can obtain very light garments. This Lulu Type could be obtained from the Alpa Loop 5 yarn. The Alpa Loop 5 is also a blend of superfine polyamide, in this case in count 1/5, but this is the version in boucle effect. But these colors can also be obtained in the Lulu Type as brushed. It's only an additional process from the boucle and you will obtain the brush yarn. And we also have the Alpa Loop 8, which is also a blend of superfine with polyamide, but only with the availability of 7 colors in natural version. This is a very light yarn, very nice, and you can obtain it also if needed in brush version. But in principle this is presented in boucle type. The next quality for our fantasy yarns is our Nuna Brush type. Our Nuna Brush is a blend of baby alpaca with merino wool and polyamide in a very thin count, 15.6, and gives a result of a very light garment, a very light knitting. You also have special colors divided into the, let's see, natural tonalities and the solid dye shades. For all these types, I will show you afterwards the garments that you can obtain. This one in here is called Tiariq. Tiariq is a blend of suri with wool and with polyamide. This quality is included in our range for some years ago. It's one of the qualities that is always kept in the collection because it has a really good acceptance from the clients because of its hairy appearance. It has a very beautiful hairy appearance because of the suri long hair, and besides, the suri also gives the brightness in the yarn. You have the range of colors between the light shades and the solid colors. You can also obtain beautiful garments. The next one is called Pupolite. Pupolite is also one of our stars. It is included in some collections that we presented before, and it's a blend also in baby alpaca with wool and polyamide. But the particular in this yarn is that this is a very voluminous yarn. It has a mesh in the middle of the construction that gives this type of volume in the yarn, and it's a very light weight that you can obtain in the garment. Probably you can get one garment of 250 grams, no more than that, or probably some less weight than that. The colors are really special, really nice, and I think that making a good blend of them, you can obtain a very nice garment. But this is very nice yarn and very light. And the last one in the collection is called Lima. Lima is a blend of baby alpaca with merino wool and polyamide. The particularity in this yarn is that this is a chained yarn. If you get to see the yarn in here, it has the appearance of being a chain yarn which is made in a special machinery in the plant. This is also a very lightweight yarn. It is not needed to have many kilos to obtain beautiful sweaters, and you can also put some special stitches on it that will give a very nice reaction to the client. Let me show you the garments that I was mentioning before so you can take an idea of what will be obtained from these yarns. This is the Pupolite yarn. This garment has been made with the Pupolite without needing any additional accessory or any additional more structured stitch on it. If you knit it also in a plain stitch, it's going to be obtain a very nice sweater. In the case of the other type, you have here the Tiariq, the ones that I mentioned, that is made with suri alpaca and merino and polyamide, and this is a very hairy yarn, very warm, nothing to think about heavy weight. On the contrary, it's very light, so you won't have any problem at the time of wearing it. It is a very nice yarn with a very nice appearance. You have here the very nice yarn made of Lulu. Lulu is the one that I showed you before. It's a blend of superfine with polyamide in brushed version, and it's a very lightweight yarn. So making selection of these qualities, you can obtain different garments, probably making some of them, blending qualities, choosing one on another, and make a sweater like this one. This one, for example, is made of 3 different types. You have in here the Pupu, you have in here the Lulu Brush, and you also have in here some part of the baby alpaca. So blending the 3 qualities, you are obtaining a very nice garment. This is the collection for essentials for stock service. What is missing to mention is that you can obtain these qualities for prompt delivery. The minimum order in this case to be dispatched abroad comes to be 2 kilos per color in any of the types. You can fix a group of qualities to make your own trials, and you can choose for any of the qualities, any of the colors. Just let us know what you need, and we will be glad to provide all the information that you may require.